So behind me here you see, when we first moved to this property, I think I've mentioned this before, it was a failed cannabis grow operation with foreign interest buyers here. They didn't really take care of the place. They pretty much came in a fortnight is what it looked like. They set up a bunch of things and halfway did it. So this greenhouse was left as a frame. And we did cover it at the beginning of the season. We brought our tomatoes out. We thought it was going to be great. But nature 2 days later told us otherwise. And 80-mile-an-hour winds came in and they blew the entire cover that we had just paid $400 to put on. Okay? We spent an entire day, the whole family, putting that on. 2 days later. Whew. So we talked about the pivot. This is where the pivot comes in. Okay, those plants were okay. We saved them. We brought them back into the shop space back there, the workshop, and got them under lights. They recovered. We only lost a little bit of time on that crop. But what we did with the greenhouse after that was pretty amazing. So one way to build your business without having to go through government-run grants, loans that you're going to have to pay back with interest. One of the best ways is to involve your community, okay? This is community supplied, community supported model. So we turned the greenhouse into a space to have dinners. And they were a dinner series of farm to table, much of our produce. Folks we met at farmers market, we would market for them and put them out as events and use them as donation-based fundraisers for the growth of our farm, for building the store out, for working towards a community kitchen. Do you see? So it's very easy to see what you have around you and think, gosh, how can I make use of this? How can I be beneficial to the community with this resource? So that's what we did. You can see the beautiful lights that we've hung out here. That was a very inexpensive thing to do. We really made it special. We said, you know what? We're not covering this up again. We're just gonna pivot. And we're gonna make it cool and unique. And we would bring plants out. You know, I would grow plants for the events and bring them out. I had a local friend who I met through our pop-ups who also loved indoor plants, and I encouraged her to start her business and then had her bring plants out and promoted her new business through it. So it's holding each other's hands and helping each other through and being a beacon for others in the community to encourage them to step out and do their passion and share that with others. Because if we all do that, boy, what a much greater, happier, more fulfilling, thriving world of communities we'll have. So do not miss out on the opportunity to do community supported funding. It's the greatest asset you have, because guess what? Once that person's come out here and they've supported you and they've donated to you and they're invested in your passion that you've communicated to them and the ideas and the plans that you have for the money that they're entrusting with you, you've done it. It gets your community invested in your plans. And so that way, when you do follow through with those plans and you open that store, guess who's going to want to come out and shop your store? The folks who came out because they had the opportunity to support you along the way. It really gets those folks invested in you emotionally and physically by offering what they did to help you get where you are. So that is our way that we have raised funds here. And it's a way that I really feel is the healthiest way for you, your farm, your business, and for the community.